Well, it's officially 2017, and there's one thing I can tell you is that 2016 wasn't as bad as people make it out to be. Maybe it was piss and vinegar for the multi-culties, the globalists, and the far left, but it was fine for me. But now, in 3 weeks, Trump will become the president, and Trump is a mild reformer. And I can say this is that if Trump fucks up, I'm gonna call him out on it because I'm not gonna be fully in his fucking cult personality. For years that I can tell you this, ever since 2008, the United States has been in a dark age, as I like to call it, the American Dark Age. And through this dark age, the economy has been down in a slump. Very little to no recovery has ever happened. Most of the recovery is called jobless recovery, which is not really economic recovery at all. We've seen people during this American Dark Ages lose their home, end up living in hotels or living in shanty towns or tent cities because of this. A lot of people back in 2008 thought Barack Hussein Obama was going to be the one who was going to reform this country after George Bush fucked it up. But instead, the opposite has happened. He promised to shut down, get rid of the Patriot Act and all that. Instead, get soldiers out of Iraq. But instead, the Patriot Act has been extended and Gitmo still open and functioning, and we still have some soldiers in Iraq. It turns out this guy was nothing more than a liar and a cheat for the entire time. A wolf in sheep's clothing, I can say. And there's a good chance that Trump will be a wolf in sheep's clothing as well. However, one thing I learned about during this year is that the youngest generation, Generation Z, was said to be very conservative, more conservative than the millennials. Now, if you're a fucking millennial like I am, and you happen to be a viewer of Sargon of Akkad, Styx, Hex, and Hammer, 666, Stefan Maloney, or any of these guys, you'll probably most likely be like a classical liberal, libertarian, or paleocon. And I can tell you this, we are in a slim minority in the country. A slim minority within the millennials. The ranks of the millennials, I've been to say. And the only thing I can say, majority of the millennials are all far left, Antifa, anti-racist action assholes who act like they're the good guys, but they're worse than the villains they're fighting. And most of them support this safe space crap, this PC bullshit, this social justice mentality, which can result in things that have gotten worse. where, well, where there's things you can't say on campuses, or you have to watch what you do on college campuses because you might get in trouble with the staff doing something that could trigger somebody. That's right, trigger. Even sitting down is considered triggering. However, the Generation Z, on the other hand, makes us look like fucking hippies. They're the conservative ones. They're probably the ones who have embraced paleo-conservatism, which I think that's good. And are the ones that are probably the ones who are going to reform this country. Maybe when they vote, they might vote for the millennials that are not the mainstream social justice mentality ones. The ones that are classical liberals, libertarian, and paleocons in office. And probably try to kick out the neocons and the neolibs. Which I think that's good, And and one thing about the Generation Z is that I thought they were going to be left wing, even further out in left field than we were. I thought we were just going to go. With each young generation, I thought we were going to be further out in left field so much that we'd be smushed against the wall. That's how far left field I thought each of these generations going to be. But in reality, the Generation Z came out conservative. They don't support this safe space stuff. They're not the ones who's from the generation that said that we're going to get tattoos and piercing and we're going to go around, fuck around until we get all AIDS and shit, or get knocked up out of wedlock. They're the ones that says fuck tattoos and all this. They're the ones who say fuck tattoos, fuck social justice, fuck political correctness, fuck all this safe space bullshit. And of course, with these left wings nut job, they're against. They act like I said, these far left guys. They act like they're the high and mighty ones who are the good people. Then there's something like when I think a airplane accident that happened on Christmas Day with Vladimir Putin or something. They go around saying that a Russian jet carrying Russian soldiers crashed and killed everyone. Then they're like, yeah, karma against Putin. Of course, even though Putin wasn't on the jet, they act like karma needs to happen. When they mean karma needs to happen, they mean karma needs to happen to people that they oppose, that are against their ideology. If that's true, if they think that karma needs to happen to bad people, maybe something bad needs to happen to these people so they can get what they deserve for being assholes. Yeah, these antifas, these fucking anti-racist action, they act like they're the good guys, but in reality they're just a bunch of malicious fucking maniacs that go around destroying everything. Look at the Black Bloc. All they like to do is smash businesses. And they don't care if it's a brick and mortar business. As long as if it has something to do with business, they can destroy it. Destroy the property and all that shit. And I think that's something we have to realize. And with the new generation that's coming ahead. The new generation are going to reject Antifa. They're gonna see anti-racist action. People like Cat Blanca and I guess Lacey Green, they're gonna see them as a bunch of nut jobs, as they really are. They're gonna see them what they really are. Bunch of fucking crazy ass motherfuckers that like to do their psychobabble. And all that shit. So it's New Year's Eve. Again, it's not New Year's. It's New Year's Day. It's a new year. I guarantee some of you have spent the entire day suffering from a hangover or spent the entire Wednesday. Not the entire Sunday praying for a good, long new year, a safe year, and all that. And all I gotta say is have a safe year, have a nice New Year's, and a long year. Like the late Leonard Nimoy, live long and prosper. I'm Wicked Wonka, and I'm signing out.